It's time for the fall olive hatch. Betas, olives, call them what you want, the fish don't care. Low light days, the worse the weather, the better. Cold, rainy, perfect. And from now through early November, you're apt to find a hatch and a few rising trout. But in amongst the millions of olives that hatch late summer through mid-fall are caddis. And trout love caddis. They love caddis so much that even one caddis dancing will get trout smashing the surface in amongst the subtlest of olive takes. Sure, trout will sip duns and spinners, dimple at crimples, and feed endlessly subsurface on emerging nymphs, but put a caddis out there and they can't help themselves. And that's exactly what we found with a half dozen nice rainbows popping in a heavy patch of olives hatching in a subtle seam during some nasty weather recently.
Yeah.
See me there?
Yeah.
It should come over.
Gorgeous.
Came over.
You did.
So that other fish rose over there, hey?
Nice.
Oh, it's good fish.
Yep. Definitely, hey?
Yeah.
You won't be done with him that quickly.
No, he's around the stick there.
Oh, is he? Uh-oh.
There we go. Stick. I'll get across here.
Okay.
He turned and turned downstream on it, eh?
Nice.
And he sucked it in and I had to wait for that head to go down.
Sweet. Well played.
So far so good, hey?
Yeah.
Nicely done. He's a biggie.
Yeah, it's a nice fish.
Wonderful.
Isn't that great?
The trout had moved into a seam below a gravel run, classic during an olive hatch. The caddis takes were incredibly obvious from the subtle mayfly takes. Best was that they had spaced themselves several feet apart. After I landed that first fish, it was simply a matter of taking the next closest sequentially. Once hooked up, we cranked on the rod to turn them away from the pod. Rainbows can often be this forgiving.
Yep.
Nice. Oh, did you see the other one go? He's big, Dave.
Yeah, I got it.
He's at.
Nicely done.
I think we were just here, weren't we?
Yeah, we were just here, Dave. Oh, and again.
We got the same rock log that I was on before.
Nicely
Beautiful.
done. That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Well done.
The best was his partner running for cover. Did you see that other guy explode out of there?
Out of there. Oh yeah, I didn't actually because I was just focused on trying to. Good fish.
Now the commonality to what, I don't know if you guys noticed what I've been doing. I literally cast upstream and across the fish and then pull that fly back a foot or two, set the drift to where I think it should be. I only pull back as far as I think the drift should be and then let it drift in. And that buys you that 3 foot, 4 foot drift. And every fish, big fish I've done today, I've done the same thing and I've caught every one.
Because they really have been across casts, haven't
Yes.
they, Dave?
Cross and up. Nice tail, hey?
Oh, Did
Right
you
on.
see how quickly the other guy got out of Dodge?
No, I was pretty focused.
Oh, he exploded out of there.
I missed it.
That's great.
I'm gonna get.
You want a hand?
I'm gonna want to settle in behind the eddy behind the rock. You know, nice and settled like she is.
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Good golly.
Not fun at all, hey?
That was awesome.
The neat part is that the rainbows didn't spook, that they gave us each fair chance. Of the 6 rainbows in the scene, we got takes from 5. The others simply stopped feeding from all the commotion. But it was because we were methodical and respectful of the edges of the feeding windows that we had such great success. Knowing they were on Caddis, we didn't have to go right at each fish. The top fish was most likely to spook. It was sitting in the slowest, most glass-like water. Brian did a great job of working his cast on the outer edges of the feeding window of this rainbow.
That you 3 feet, 2 feet, right? Okay.
He was excited, and the best thing you can do when excited during a hatch is to keep your cast presented delicately and a touch shorter than going all in. He was very respectful and delicate in respect to the feeding window, and that gave him many chances to time the cast to where the rainbow would eventually be.
It's gonna drag.
You might lay it out, but you might be leaving too much.
Yeah, you're leading them too much. But you'll take them anyway, right?
That was actually not good. Thank you, Dave and Amelia, for a lovely day.
So far, so good.
Didn't do well. I should have manned up because I was leading him by way too much, letting
and
the
it was
current
dragging
take
out.
the bulk of my fly line, and even though I was past him, I was short.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.